Dana Osgood has your forecast. I was thinking we're kind of in this sunshine sandwich. Obviously, the snow last week, this nice little window in the middle, but you're tracking a lot for later in the week again.
I know, I might have to commandeer that phrase, but I don't think we could have wished for a better day today. It was beautiful. Yep. Perfectly clear skies. We had a couple clouds earlier. Oh guys, can we switch to max 2, please? Gotta switch those graphics there. Ah, beautiful, thank you. So look at that. Look at how great that satellite looks today. Perfect day for the eclipse, and even if it wasn't the eclipse day, it would have been a great day overall. And actually, Maine, in fact, had some of the best viewing in the country here. We had a warm front going over areas of upstate New York and Pennsylvania, and some other cloud cover down in Texas. So Maine ended up being a great spot to see the eclipse, even though climatology says that it probably wouldn't have been. So that makes it pretty cool. And our temperatures were a lot warmer today than they were yesterday, about 15 to almost 20 degrees warmer than we saw at this time yesterday. And our high temperatures for today for a lot of us got into the 60s, which has been the warmest day of the year so far. We got to 66 in Bangor today, 64 in Waterville, 64 here in Portland, and even 61 in Caribou. Makes for a really nice day out there, and we'll have one more really good day before things start to change as we get a little later in the week. So overnight tonight, mostly clear. Temperatures won't drop very far because we're still starting out pretty warm. And then tomorrow, high pressure remains, so we get mostly sunny throughout the day, a couple areas of clouds, but overall a pretty great day too. A little bit cooler tomorrow than it was today, but still overall a great day. But that's when things start to change. So remember that warm front I pointed out over upstate New York? That warm front is going to bring us some showers as we get into the day on Wednesday. Overall, this warm front is weakening, so it's not going to bring a lot of power, but it's going to be overcast throughout the day, and then some of those scattered rain showers, especially areas north of Bangor, throughout Wednesday afternoon. But then right behind this warm front, we're actually getting another system coming in from a more southerly direction, and that's going to bring even more rain coming for later in the week. So for today and tonight into tomorrow, we have that area of high pressure that's bringing us some really nice weather. And then this weakening warm front is what's going to bring our showers for throughout the day on Wednesday. Overall, not a bad day, just kind of those scattered showers throughout the day. But here's our next big system. It's going to be one of those inside runners, which means we're going to be in the warm sector of this system, which is why we're watching for mostly rain here. However, it also brings up that southerly wind direction, which is historically a bad wind direction for us. So this system is going to start with some showers Thursday morning and then transition to more consistent rain later in the day, especially on Friday. That's where we're going to see our heaviest rain and our highest chance of some of those wind gusts. We also might see some coastal flooding because that tides are going to be relatively high on that day too. And then the storm kind of lingers a little bit for some scattered showers on Saturday, and overall I think Sunday looks pretty good. So this is where we kind of have that southerly wind direction here, wind gusts between 45 and 50 miles per hour in the afternoon on Friday. I do think some outages are possible, as well as some of that coastal flooding, because this isn't a great wind direction for us coming right off the water. So we'll keep an eye on that as it develops. Seas 2 to 4 feet, we got that water, 41 degrees there. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, if you didn't get a chance to get outside today, I would highly recommend tomorrow. Not quite as nice today, but the bar for today was just so high. Temperatures tomorrow in the mid to upper 50s, and then we kind of have precip that's going to kind of dominate the weather for the rest of the week. Overall, Wednesday, not too bad, but we're going to watch for Thursday and Friday, Brian, to kind of see what that storm brings. And as for the weekend, I would say Sunday is going to be the better of those 2 weekend days. So we're going to watch that on Friday. So we got a little bit of a busy week coming up in the weather office, but today was beautiful.
Yeah, really. Can't say enough about today, Dana.
I know. So many adjectives.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Appreciate it.